This video is part of the Save the World challenge. The video is an alpha version and not for end consumption. It is purely to pitch the idea of a challenge and the content. Everything in this video is subject to change. Help us to make it better. The goal of the challenge is to convince at least one world country to save their people from the devastating recession that comes with and after Corona. Others will follow. This video of the Save the World challenge explains what money is and how it comes to existence. Only if you know how money works, you can understand how to save your people. We have many people with many professions in the society. The most persons offer and need services and goods. Here we have a decorator that offers wallpapering and needs a website. Then we have a trainer that offers IT trainings and needs wallpapering. We have also a programmer that offers websites and needs IT trainings. At last we have a bank. Everyone has an account at the bank, but sadly without any money. The decorator goes to the bank and asks if he is creditworthy. The bank checks the decorator and agrees that he is creditworthy. They document this, with producing money. They add $1,000 to the checking account of the decorator and minus $1,000 to his credit account. This is how easily money is produced by the banks. At that moment the bank owes the decorator $1,000 and the decorator owes the bank $1,000. Producing money is a simple accounting trick. Then, the decorator goes to the programmer and asks for a website. The programmer produced the website for the decorator and the decorator transfers $1,000 from his checking account to the checking account of the programmer. Here is something important to see. The programmer is the one that gives the credit. Credit comes from the Latin word credere that means trust. The programmer trusts that she will get goods or services that are equivalent to her service in the future. Not necessarily from the decorator. She has this trust, because the money of the decorator signals that the decorator is creditworthy. It is important to understand that the worker are the people that give the credit. The money system is only the documentation of the credit that the worker give. $1,000 in the programmer's account and minus $1,000 for the decorator. This documents that the programmer worked and the decorator need to work. Next, the programmer goes to the trainer and asks for a IT training. The trainer trains the programmer and the programmer document this, with transferring $1,000 from her checking account to the checking account of the trainer. Then, the trainer goes to the decorator and asks for wallpapering. The decorator papered the trainer's apartment and the trainer documents this, with transferring $1,000 from her checking account to the checking account of the decorator. Now everyone in this example has their needs fulfilled. The decorator has again, $1,000 in his checking account and still minus $1,000 in his credit account. He got a website and papered the apartment. The decorator gives the money back to the bank. This example is of course simplified. In reality, the bank also performs a service by checking the creditworthiness and assuming the default risk. But the example is sufficient to see that money is only documentation and that the credit is given by the workers. The money is only the documentation. Your money lives mostly on hard disks. A simple hard disk can document trillions of exchanges. The people give the credit. Now, we will see that we have many professions which offers services and have their needs. If they came together, their needs could be met without increasing the overall debt. But they will not come together, there is no money to start the exchanges. We will have mass unemployment thanks to an error in the documentation system. We will see a self-fulfilling prophecy. 1. The businesses reduce their investments, the risk is too high. 2. The people have fear to lose their jobs and reduce spending. 3. The businesses have less demand and need to fire employees. 4. The businesses and the people reducing making debt for consumption or investment. 5. Back to 1. The money circulation slows down. The money is still there, but the people that have it, have no interest in using it. As a problematic solution, the government spends tonloads of money to prevent chaos and to kickstart the economy again. But still, many states will have millions of unemployed for years, and the governments need to reduce spending, to reduce the debt they stockpiled in the corona crisis. We will have mass suffering of humans thanks to a broken money system. We need an economic miracle. Luckily we know how to produce it, since we already had it one time. The history knows it as the miracle of Wörgl. Amid the Great Depression, they produced their own money with better properties. They reduced their unemployment. They reduced their debts. Everyone loved it. Many wanted to copy it. The people in power stopped the experiment with the threat of military force. They let their people suffer to conserve the money monopoly of the central bank. Will your leaders let your people suffer to conserve a monopoly? Countries of the world, copy the miracle of Wörgl. Make better money. Produce Freigeld and ease the suffering of your citizen. Mayors of the world, don't wait for your leaders. Copy the miracle of Wörgl. Make better money. Produce Freigeld and ease the suffering of your citizen. Learn how the money system works. Learn why Wörgl had the better money system for this crisis. YouTube channel, System Reboot. We challenge you to make YouTube videos to tell the world about Wörgl. Convince the leaders of the world to save their people. Join the challenge on Reddit. reddit.com/r/SaveTheWorldChallenge.